Well, the most valuable player in the National League, Hank Aaron. And, Hank, I guess you're ready to lead those Milwaukee Braves and help lead them to another world championship, aren't you?
Well, I'm ready to try, Lynn.
You think the team is as good as it was last year?
Well, I think we're stronger than we was last year because at the beginning we didn't have Red Shandies, neither Wes Covington nor Bob Hazen. I said we were stronger this year.
Hank, do you think you've reached your potential in the major leagues? A lot of the writers say he's just beginning to go, and no telling what he's going to hit when he really gets mature.
Well, I hope not. I'm always trying to do better than I did last year. I'm always out there trying to learn and try to pick up the points.
Hank, a lot of ball players sort of go easy in spring training, and they don't really put out until the major league season opens. Do you sort of warm up to it, or do you start right in there?
Well, I'll tell you, Lynn, the minute I put on that uniform, I'm bearing down out there. I'm trying to do the best I can.
Did you get in pretty good condition before spring training even started?
No, not this year. I got off to a very slow start this year, and I'm beginning to hit the ball real good now, and I feel real fine.
Hank, you go into very few slumps, I know that, but occasionally I guess you do have a few off days that you feel might be a slump, but what do you do to come out of it?
Well, I have my slumps, but the only thing I would say is the only way you can come out of a slump is just to stay in there and keep swinging and do the best you can.
What about defensive play? Are you going to play center field this year?
Well, as far as I know of now, I'm still in center field, but I wouldn't like to play center field, but I'll have to play wherever manager Fred Haney puts me.
What is your favorite position, Hank?
Well, I prefer playing right field.
And you've got a good arm. The right fielder has to have a little better arm, but he doesn't have to be quite as fast, does he?
Well, I don't think you have to have a better arm than center field, but I think it should be accurate. It's got to be accurate, more accurate than a center fielder's arm.
How long did it take you to reach the majors, Hank? I know it wasn't very long.
Well, I stayed in the minor leagues a year and a half.
Where did you play in the minor leagues?
I played at Eau Claire in 1952 and Jacksonville in 1953.
Did you think you'd be with the Milwaukee Braves that next season? I mean, it was pretty quick.
No, I didn't. It was, well, the funny thing that happened, you know, Bobby Thompson broke his ankle. It was a misfortune for Bobby, but it really paid off for me because I got my chance to prove that I was a big league ball player.
Hank, who's your favorite hitter in the National League? You get to see all of them. I know not too many American leaguers. Who would you say is the best, that has the best style, the best swing?
Well, I would have to say Stan Musial is about the best I've seen because he seemed to do everything just right. You know, he can hit the outside pitches to left field, and at the inside he can pull it.
Hank, I know that during the regular season you've got competition with all these great hitters, but do you occasionally maybe before the ball game starts talk over some of the pitching and some of the hitting techniques, maybe to exchange a few ideas?
No, because I'm afraid they might pick up on my weakness.
Well, what about on your own team? I guess you talk with the hitters on what pitches they're pitching and everything. Who do you frequently confer with during a game on what a pitcher's throwing?
Well, I try to pick out a right-hand hitter because pitcher's out there, he's going to try to pitch the right-hand hitters the same way he do me, you know. And I talk to Adcock a lot and Johnny Logan. I would say that's my biggest talk. Do
pitchers ever help you on what other pitchers are throwing? I mean, or is it mostly the hitters where you get your information?
Well, I usually get my information from the hitters.
Hank Aaron, I know you want to repeat as the most valuable player in the National League this year, and we want to wish you the best of luck in your effort.
Well, thank you, Lance.
Thanks a lot, Hank, for coming over.